Let's get it. The new movement, DJ Drewski in the spot. See who we got in the building. He says he's the king of Jersey. I thought I was the king of Jersey, but I heard in one of the records, he said he's the king of Jersey.
Right.
Dope Boy Fly. Pretty Gangsters in the building.
Oh, yeah. DBF in the building. The Pretty Gangster.
Yes.
The Spanish nigga.
Yes.
DBF, baby.
With the good hair.
With the good hair. Curls.
The Boricua. That's that Boricua in them.
Word.
Because if you see the cover to the new project, you actually have the Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah.
On the,
yeah.
What's that?
On the spaceship, on the UFO, yeah.
We got to start there because the title of the project is Drugs and God.
Right.
That's like two opposite,
right?
Things going on.
That,
what was the thought process behind this title?
Two opposite things happening in my life at the same time.
Mm.
I needed God, Jesus, the universe, and I was taking drugs at the same time. So it was a lot of experimenting and stuff like that. Then I got myself right. I'm not on drugs right now.
Or he said right now.
Right now, right. But it was a fun experience making this album or EP, whatever you want to call it, mixtape, whatever y'all want to call it. But
right.
I was on,
So while you were making these records, you was getting high.
Yeah, I was getting high when I was writing some of these records. I want to say, there's four records, the most recent ones that were nothing sober, no liquor, just a little bit of weed.
Right.
But that's it. It wasn't no pills. It wasn't no, that's it. I was a pill fiend.
What?
I'm opening up.
What started it? Like, how was you introduced to pills where you got addicted to that shit?
It was just one night, right? My friend was like, yo, take this pill, ecstasy pill. And I had an amazing night with a female. And I kind of got addicted to that shit, really. It was just a fun pill. It was a fun, time every time I took it.
Fun feeling.
Right, yeah. I just really didn't like the after effects, really. So that's what made me really stop doing the drug and stuff like that. Never became too addicted. I mean, to me, I wasn't addicted. I think so.
Right. You didn't think you were?
I didn't think I was, right.
How often were you popping pills, though?
I would say like twice a week.
Okay.
People got, to me, that's something.
Yeah.
I'm a person that don't do that. I already got high energy. I don't need to be off the walls. I got great energy. I'm open. I'm not a mean person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have fun and just uplift people.
As an artist, though, as a creative, do you feel like it was easier to create on pills or is it harder? You know what I'm saying?
It was really easy. It was real easy, bro. Like, you can ask my man, my engineer, like, Fee, like, go.
Right.
Go. Like, and stop that next one. We worry about the mixing later. Let's just get all this shit going. That's really it.
But you got yourself right.
I got myself right all the way, yeah.
Do you feel better, like, physically?
Yeah. I'm starting to hit the gym. I'm starting to work out. More water, less soda, less sugar, all that.
Right.
Healthy lifestyle.
It's important, yeah. Right. Because if you want the longevity and on top of it as an artist, because I could tell you love to perform, right? Because the 2 times I met you was at shows, at events.
Right.
We did the mic drop at the Biggest Content Day. And then the show at Dingbat. So it's like, yo, I know you love to perform. So having your physical health is important. People don't even realize that. And we've seen like superstar artists collapse on stage because
I just watched a YouTube video. I ain't gonna say no names, but I seen somebody falling asleep on stage.
Go down. They went down.
Wow, the whole crowd still like this with their phone. He like crazy. I never want to be that embarrassed.
Right.
Yeah.
But do you enjoy performing on stage or making the music better? Like,
oh, that's tough. I'm gonna go 50-50.
Really?
I'm gonna go 50-50. Yeah.
It's the same type of.
Yeah, because when I hit on records sometimes, man, back to back, no matter where it's at, it's just like, like, oh my God. But it's something about that energy when you out there. Because you could go to a show sometimes and there's no crowd participation.
Right. Everybody's
so it's like
dry.
dead. Like, I'm sorry, but some of these New York, New Jersey shows,
the hardest.
Fans is the hardest. Like, you gotta,
right.
If you ain't they type of rapper or artist, they They don't do that.
Especially when you go to a show where it's like a lot of artists there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of artists, so they feel like they're your competition for whatever reason.
Facts.
And then the people that are not artists are there to support their artist, their friend, their family member.
Right.
So it is like super hard.
I feel like if we all clap for each other,
right,
and let the judges decide, because y'all not judges anyway.
Right.
Drewski was a judge, Trap Fairy, you know what I'm saying? Just an
right,
example
right.
for what I'm saying. Like, if we all turn up, they gonna pick off the performance. And some, you know, crowd participation with everybody. But if we all turned up for everybody, who they gonna be like, oh, who had the best performance on stage?
Right.
Who had the best songs? Who had the best, you know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta start really clapping out there, bro. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, PA, tri-states, for real. Stop being so
too
like,
gangster. Everybody's too
bro.
gangster, too tough. But it's not just those like you could talk to artists that are on tours right now, and they say they come to New York, and even they have a fan base. Their own fans be like too cool to dance or too cool to turn up.
I think sometimes they be in awe.
Got you.
They be like, damn, I'm really seeing this. I'm really seeing him or her,
right.
You know, or they like this. I think they be at awe sometimes.
Was there artists growing up that you were in awe of or influenced by that, you know, kind of shapes who you are today and the type of music you make?
Yeah, I'm a huge Dipset fan. So, you know, Cameron was first. 357, the song and the video. So I see him and Mace running through the streets with the Pelly Pels on, the leather, the blue and red one, the ears, the Uptowns, matching Yankee. I'm like, oh my God, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life right here.
Damn.
And then Horse and Carriage came out. I'm like, oh, they switched it up. They went from hard to Horse and Carriage, Mason. I'm like, oh yeah, this I really want to do this stuff right here. So Cameron was really one of the first ones I was like, yeah. It was the slick talk. It was like
his swag.
Swag and make music, you know what I mean? Like, but DMX also was one of the ones, I just liked his like art when I was younger. I liked his art. Like, he was so like in your face, but it was like something that was like, cause I'm emotional. You feel me? Like, so the passion, right? It was the passion and the emotions like behind him. It was like, oh man, like, yeah.
Well, you show love to Dipset. I forgot the name of the record.
Yeah, Pretty Gangster. Yeah, that was one of my favorite joints growing up. The Certified Gangster by Jim and Cam. Oh man, that did it for me. I actually, if you ask anybody from my town, I'm from Patterson.
Right.
Dipset was huge for us, man. For real. Like, they had a store in downtown. Shout out my man Snags.
Oh yeah. Creep Life.
Yeah, Snags, they had a store down there, and the grand opening. Every kid in every high school literally cut school to go there and see Jewels and Jim and the rest of the Dipset. Cam wasn't there, but the rest of the Dipset was there.
Just the fact that they was there.
Right.
So you were one of them kids out there.
I was one of them kids out there. We wasn't recording. It wasn't no phones, no technology like that this time. So it was like you had to be there, see it to believe it.
Yeah, I definitely had one of those moments. It was with Joel Santana where he was doing a meet and greet at Jersey Gardens Mall at Against All Odds. And I was one of those kids like waiting in line just to get a picture with him and like an autograph.
That's fire.
Yeah, and it's crazy because now years later, I'm in his crib.
Right.
And like I'm telling him these stories, and it's like it's you know a complete 360. Like damn.
Yeah. So when the Dipset came about, he became my favorite rapper over Cam.
Right. Of course.
You know why?
I think for everybody.
Yeah, because he's a young,
young,
charismatic.
The girls loved him.
I'm like, oh yeah, now I gotta follow his, his lane and shit like that. You know what I mean? But create my own shit at the same time. But it was Dipset for sure. Big inspiration for me.
So then, today, if you had to get a feature from one of the Dipset members, you only could pick one, who would it be? Today, 2025, going into 2026, on your next project, they say, yo, you could pick one member from Dipset to be featured on your song.
I'm going with Capo Status.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Capo. Shout out to Jim Jones.
Shout out to Capo.
And Jim is one of those trendy dudes too, even like in today's world. Like
a lot of people don't know this, but Snags took me to Jim's studio. He had one this is an old studio he had in New York.
On 25th Street.
Something like that. Yeah, in the building. As soon as you step in that bitch, you just smell loud all over. I go up. I didn't know we was going at first. Snap just took me, and we going, and I'll never forget this. My man Ted with me, and Hard Luck. And Hard Luck like, yo, get in the booth. And I'm like, you sure? He like, yeah, get in there. And when I got in there, Jim walks in. He like, who is this kid in there? Like, Hardy, like, he with me. Listen to him. And I did a hook. Song never came out. You know what I'm saying? You know,
that happens all the time.
That shit be. Like, it happens all the time. So it was me, Hardy, and Jim Jones on the song, produced by my man Tall Ted. And from there, I'm like, oh, man, that was a surreal moment for me right there. Yeah, just being a fan of Dipset. He was the first one I kind of met from the set. So it was like, and he was so humble. But like I said, he's another one that's emotional and passionate for this shit. So I'm like, oh, I relate to Jim, yo, like, in a way.
Yeah, so listen, how the universe works, maybe we can get a new, updated Jim Jones record with
Capo.
you. Because you out here working.
You know, we like family. We distant family. Snags in between.
Right.
Let's do it, Capo.
Yeah, you know, because that's, for you, I feel like that's the next step, is just connecting with different artists.
Right.
And I know you mentioned Zoo a lot on your records. For people that don't know, you're talking about Fetty Wap.
Right.
What's your relationship with Zoo?
Fetty Wap, we actually from the same town in Patterson. His neighborhood like 5 minutes away from mine. We didn't really grow up with each other. We knew about each other like musically. And he was with Hard Luck, and me and Hardy we already did music together.
Right.
So we all in the same studio, working in the same studio. The night Fetty Wap became Fetty Wap, we got to see it.
Wow, so that's inspiration.
We got to see it. The voice came out. He was rapping a whole different way, and then that night, the harmonies, all that, everything, the melodies came out that night, and we said, "Oh shit!" And Nit the Grit was there also. The whole RGF was there, and they just looking at. From there, that was it. Right. And then maybe Trap Queen 2 months later, and it was.
So I'm sure the whole Patterson was like motivated by that type of energy.
Facts. So. I actually got to work with Fetty Wap too. I got to join with Fetty Wap. It's called Carlos Santana. Right. We had the streets for a minute. That shit probably platinum on SoundCloud. Go check it out. It's platinum on SoundCloud.
So how long have you been making music? Like, would you say?
Professionally since 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been a minute. You've been working.
For a minute.
So and the project is out now.
Yeah, Drugs and God out now.
Drugs and God, which is a crazy title, but
yes.
And even the artwork, you know what I'm saying, like the alien, the spaceship that you got coming out the spaceship.
Yeah, you know the Boricuas. I rep for the Boricuas still. You know, I'm that Spanish nigga, man.
Right.
I use the black and white flag because, you know, Puerto Rico going through something. We want independence, so I'm standing for my country.
Right. And you mentioned you black too, so so people can't front on you neither.
That's why I said I'm that Spanish nigga. You feel me?
Because did you get a lot of like pushback or like people trying?
Yeah, and early on in school, you know, they just thought I was straight Spanish, so I got kind of pushed around, but they figured it out like, oh yeah, he ain't one of them Spanish kids you can push around, or he ain't no pushover. Like he just like us. I think we all the same, man. Skin color. Don't matter, man. The heart, the soul, the spirit matters. You know what I mean?
I try to tell people, like, yo, if we hip hop, that's our nationality. It's like hip hop.
They used to call me white boy.
Right.
You know, like you ain't supposed to make music like that. You're not supposed to say that. So I got it growing up, but then they figured it out. Like, okay.
But even those moments make you work harder too. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, okay, word. That's how you feel. So now I'm gonna go even harder.
Yes.
To prove who I am.
Right. I always had that little chip on my shoulder, like, because he's a pretty boy, he's Spanish,
right?
All that. So, and I made different type of music. I'm not your regular. Where we come from is like
straight
bars.
Street, right?
You know what I mean? Like, so, that's how I stuck out. That's how I got my name out there. When you had these people, I was the one that opened the lane in my town for that. He kind of weird.
Right.
Why you doing that? Oh, I don't understand it, but now people are starting to understand and catch on, like, oh, okay. And that's why I'm kind of like, I was kind of happy when hip hop made that transition from that to like the Little Uzis, the Playboy Cardis, and all those. I think it's all the same. We just all sub-genres of each other. We go all make great history together if all the worlds collide.
So you in a good space right now.
I'm in a great space,
musically, great space.
Yeah, I feel great, yeah.
Music is coming. You mentioned you got a show coming up December
2nd at SOBs, the Wyndham Warmth Drive. You could DM me. You could DM Hypebeast. Nothing free. If you got any warm essentials, bring them out. Giving them to the people that's in need, man.
So it's a give back.
It's a give back at the same time. Yeah, concert. Give back concert, yeah.
And you're a father too.
I'm a father, yes.
So I'm sure doing events like that mean more to you than it probably did in the past, right?
Right, right.
Being able to help people and give back.
Yes.
As a father, you look at it different. Like, has that changed the way you make music? Being a father, are you like?
Yeah. I got 2 kids actually, right? So I know people see my youngin now. My son, he just turned 1 year old. I have a daughter who's 17.
Right.
I know I look super duper young, but like, I've been in this shit for a minute. And ever since I had a kid, it changed me. And like I said, I've been a passionate kid forever, like since I can remember. So it just put me in gear to man up, to take my responsibilities on the chin, and just, life is life. Like,
does she listen to dad's music? Like now?
She does. Now, I'm gonna be honest, not right now.
She's too cool now.
I want to say she's too cool.
I feel like at 17, you start feeling like
she found her little thing. Like before, she used to really like NBA YoungBoy, and I didn't get it. But
I still don't get it, by the way. But
yeah. She was like YoungBoy. Now she's on the, she on her little Mariah the Scientist. Like
got it.
She's still a dip and dabble in a hip hop rap world, but she's more of an R&B popish type of girl.
Right. Now that's cool though to watch her grow, and you watching. She's putting you on to probably music too, like to keep you in tune.
Yeah, she's on her way to college too.
Oh, that's great. Oh, congratulations on that. You got this project out. You got to run it up.
Yes.
What's next for you? What's happening next?
Keep creating music. Keep showing my ass off in these shows. Shout out to Hypebeast. Y'all know about Hypebeast too, man.
Right.
Look, we coming to change the game. Look, the first hype woman that's gonna be top tier. Look, Busta Rhymes, Spliff Star, we coming for y'all. We coming for y'all, baby.
Yeah, talk your shit.
Shout out to the OGs though, but yeah, we about to change the game. Like, y'all ain't never seen no hype shit like this on stage. I'm telling you. And we bringing that. I want to bring that Spanish flavor back.
Right.
I feel like it has to be restored. Like, we ain't had this since Big Pun or Fat Joe. I feel like that's what I feel like. We had like Joel Ortiz.
I was gonna say like
we had both. They got Bams. I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Man,
both they got Bams. They was Spanish dudes I fucked with. And even Jim Jones, Puerto Rican. There's a couple, half Nori, like, but there hasn't been like a movement. So I want to restore that movement. And you gonna see, I got a couple artists too. You gonna see, but me and Hype, we definitely killing these shows. Come watch the shows. We going crazy.
How can people follow you, tap in, and watch this journey?
Instagram, DopeBoyFly357. Twitter, DopeBoyFly357. TikTok, DopeBoyFly357. Almost everywhere is DopeBoyFly357.
And 357 is the label too.
It's label, yes.
So
yes.
the artists you speaking of are under 357.
Yes.
Look, Dope Boy Fly.
Hype be one of them.
Got it.
Yeah, and we got my man Nothing Free, and my little brother Money Margella.
And I feel like Patterson's going crazy right now too. There's a lot of good energy coming out of Patterson right now.
A lot of it.
Yeah. Well, listen, we gonna keep watching you.
Right.
Watch you work. Appreciate
you stopping. Hold up, before we go.
Okay, what we doing?
Hold up. I gotta give Drewski his flowers. Look, y'all DJs ain't breaking shit. Y'all ain't breaking shit. Y'all ain't playing no new shit. This man really breaking shit, bro.
Thank you.
The last person to do this, rest in peace, DJ K Slay. At nighttime, I used to hear warning, warning. You know what I'm saying?
The Drama King is in the building.
I ain't getting no chills since this man been doing it, bro. Y'all gotta clap it up for this man. We ain't giving flowers.
Thank you.
We gonna pop the champagne for Drewski.
Right.
You feel me? Drewski.
These are my flowers right here.
Those is flowers,
Let's
baby.
Go.
You feel me?
Nah, I appreciate you. But shout out to all the DJs too, because we do need you to support them, by the way.
Yes.
You see what happens?
Yes.
DJs are emotional like you are.
Right.
So they understand what I'm doing, but they still get emotional. So we gotta show them love so they can support.
Yo, I love y'all. I'm not shitting on y'all. The ones that I'm shitting on, y'all know who y'all is.
Right.
Man.
Exactly.
Y'all know who y'all is, bro. Like, stop. Cut the shit out.
There it is. We're gonna leave it like that.
We're gonna leave it like that.
The new movement.
Oh yeah.
Dope Boy Fly.
Oh yeah.
DJ Drewski. Let's go.